Good evening, guys, and welcome to Love Angels Light TV. It is the first Thursday of the month, I think. Yeah, it is the first Thursday of the month. And so I am live myself doing readings tonight. So it will go the same way as it normally goes. And I just realized I didn't link this to my personal page. There we go. Look at me going live by myself. All right, I didn't link it to my personal page. So I'm going to share this while I wait for a few of you to turn up. Oops. Hey, there we go. Hey, Nissa. Right post. I am good, thank you. Click on the video to join us over on my page. And let's fix up my typo. Hello, gorgeous. On. There we go. Post. I literally turned on the massage when I sat down because it's got the heat function. Hey, Roger. Yep. Totally did that. All right, guys, if you could please share, I would very much appreciate it. I am literally doing that myself as well. Did I copy it? I didn't copy it. Free. That one. That one? I don't know. I can't remember which of the latest groups I joined. Hey, Kerry. Hey, Kate. All right, so this is going to go the same way it goes when I normally do a session by myself. If you would like to have a reading, it is free for those I am drawn to. If you would like to guarantee a reading on this feed, it is $10 into my PayPal. Light workers. I am literally just sharing this into, a group I didn't mean to. Sorry, guys. Sharing the love. Hey, Joanne. Joanna, sorry. My sister's name's Joanne. No, I just went on autopilot there for a second. All right. Well, this is starting well. All right, so I'm just sharing to a few groups. If you guys could share, I would very much appreciate it. It is the way that I'm going to get seen more and reach more people, obviously. So sharing is caring, you know. Hey, Jessica. All right, so I am by myself today because I usually book the first Thursday of the month for myself to do readings, and then I just step in anytime someone for some reason can't make it, which is, all good because my page. Hello, beautiful people. So the more people we can reach, the better it is. That is awesome. Now I did a sneaky little quiet release. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, 17 months of grief is horrendous. I'm so sorry. Newport, New South Wales, yeah. Awesome. Newport Gwent, South Wales. Are you? I'm so confused right now. Don't mind me. I'm going to smile and nod at this point. All right. So it is $10 into my PayPal. If you would like to guarantee your reading, my PayPal is in the description. I can put it in again. Okay. So the bit that's tickling my neck is not my hair. You are Welsh. That is cool. That is very, very cool. And you shared because I can see on my phone it says sharer. So that's one of the reasons I have it on my phone, so that I can actually tell when people have shared, because Facebook comes up with sharer. And that's awesome. All right, so I've cracked out the Modern Oracle cards tonight, but I am literally surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other decks of cards. So there we go. All right. I'm going to scroll back. Scrolling back. All right. What I might do, Nissa, you were the first one here, so I'm going to come to you first and see what we get. My little baby 4-year-old, such a baby. He started coughing this afternoon, so we may be having a home day tomorrow and over the weekend if we need to try and get him to not be coughing anymore. Isn't that fun? All right, thank you guys for sharing. I do appreciate it very, very much. Ooh, lots of stress around you, Nissa. What is going on? Scroll. All right, let's do this. Nissa, you need to do some deep breathing. Like immediately with you, it's all anxiety, it's all stress, it's all the fun things. Hello, Emma. All right, so what we have for you, I've got heart problems. I've got heart problems coming through. So let's just go with that for the moment. Let me know if you're still here, Nissa, because I don't really want to be reading if you're not still here. Well, I do and I don't, you know. You can always come back and watch the replay. However, just pop a little comment in to let me know you're still here, because otherwise I've got 15 other people who are currently online who would be able to benefit from a reading. What we have for you is patience. I've got songs tonight, songs going through my head. All right. We have patience. The stuff you're going through is going to take time. There is a male person involved. It is going to take time. You need to work together for excellent. I thought you would be. I didn't think you would have jumped out. Unless, kids. Kids. Work. I feel like there needs to be more teamwork. Hey, Fiona, I haven't seen you for a little while. Excited to have you here. All right, so Nissa, I feel like the stuff that you're going through, you need teamwork. I feel like there needs to be a team together. Is the stress at the moment still around your baby? That's what I want to know, because what we get is fennel, and fennel is all about responsibility. It's all, hey, Bianca, it's all about focusing on your home, and your family will reap the rewards. And we're also looking at peppermint. So what are you manifesting right now? Because believe it or not, hello, Bianca, hello, Dika. Believe it or not, what we focus on is what we will manifest more of. So if you're focusing on the wrong things, you're going to manifest more of the wrong things. Hello, Jennifer. And we don't want to manifest more of the wrong things. We want to shift our focus no matter how hard it is. Now, one of the things I said this the other day on a live feed, one of the things I have been doing is when I'm getting stressed and anxious, because I do have a tendency to do that on occasion, what I've started to do is these really deep breaths, but breathing into, say, my base chakra. And for all the ladies in the house, we're talking about pelvic floor exercises to activate that base chakra, your root chakra, and breathing into that. And as you breathe out, visualize your feet being grounded into the center of the earth. And it's just, and breathing in and out through that root chakra and being rooted to the earth, if you like. And then as you're breathing, connecting via your crown or your third eye chakras, right? These are your energy. This is your energy system. This is your energetic body. Connecting that or your crown to, straighten up the crown. Speaking of crowns, connecting that to the universe. And so you are this person connected to the earth, connected to the universe, and breathing through all of it and asking yourself, where am I feeling my stress right now? And then breathing through that part. All right, massage just stopped, which has been handy because it had the heat on, which was warming my back. So just really breathing through and asking yourself, number one, is this going to matter in 5 years' time? Because if it is going to matter, then 100% work through it. But if it is not going to matter in 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, whatever length of time you want to give it, then just let it go. All right. Now, I know you've had a lot of really stressful stuff going on, but there is actual, evidence about manifesting actually being a thing. I mean, what generally, I've sent a picture to some friends today. I've just got to find it because one of my friends shared it in a group that we're in together, and it talks about the whole negative stuff. The whole negative stuff. Do you like that? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I saved it. Hang on. Apparently my iCloud storage is full. So when your mind creates negativity and you project this onto external environment, it will affect the external environment adversely and will bounce back to you. The negativity that you receive from the external environment inspires more negativity within you. More negativity is projected out again and more comes bouncing back. You always bear the consequences of the deceptions of your dualistic mind. Clenchen Polden Sherab Rinpoche. I don't even know if I pronounced any of that correctly, but that's who it came from. But if you think about, we judge things. We judge a situation as good or bad, and then we project that intention, that attitude out into the world, and that gets reflected back to us. So then it's a bit of a, I have two different terms trying to come through my mind at the same time. Hey, a self-fulfilling prophecy, almost, that what goes, it becomes a cycle of you projecting, it creating more and bouncing back to you, and it going around the cycle again. So what would be the worst case scenario if you just went, bam, I'm done with this. I'm done with thinking the bad stuff. I'm only going to focus on the good stuff. I'm going to focus on health. I'm going to focus on the wellness. I'm going to focus on my mindset. Pretty much. Oh, Melanie, don't be at your last tether. I learned the pouty face from my son. So just focus. You've got to shift your focus. This is why I created Shift Your Shit. This is why I created the mini programs that I've got, Magical Manifestation and Seeking Self. So the mini programs are $47 each. They are purely online. You have lifetime access. You can listen to them all the time. They're about you shifting your focus a little bit. The Magical Manifesting program is actually a bonus in the Shift Your Shit program, but I've pulled it out of there to put it on its own because I just believe in it so much, essentially. But yeah, what goes around comes around. But where your focus goes is where the energy is going to go to create more of the same thing. Would you not prefer to focus on good stuff? Oh, itchy nose already. All right. Loving thoughts. Today, I pay attention to my thoughts. My mind is a garden. I nourish all I wish to grow, gently removing all that hinders compassion for my most beloved and cherished self. This is for you, Nissa. Oh, it's not going to clear. Is it going to clear? Move my mouse. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, work cover stuff is such a pain in the... There we go. We got there. All right. So that's for you, Nissa. Be kind to yourself. Pay attention to your thoughts, which is, funnily enough, where I was headed a minute ago. And the minute you start feeling yourself start slipping into stress, slipping into anxiety, ground yourself. Focus on your root chakra and your crown or your third eye and connect to the earth, connect to the universe, because we are cosmic beings. We are the universe, all right? We are connected. And when you get connected in that way, you feel it running through you. And sometimes all it takes is 5 minutes. You could do it while you're on the toilet. Nobody needs to know. rather than playing games on your phone. Hey, Liz. All right. Rebecca May Clayton, I've been through work cover stuff. I'm real, all right? I do believe in multitasking when possible. All right, let me scroll back. Let me see who else is. Okay, we've got 14 people still here. Share, please, guys. Melissa Lee, you are beautiful. Hang on. All right. So let me see who else is here. But are you struggling because that's where you're focusing? Do you know what? Since I've been like exercising regularly for the last 6-7 weeks, I don't know how many weeks to be honest, certain other things have been functioning much better. I like chia seeds over prunes, to be honest, but that's just a personal preference. But I can usually either blend them up and create a chia pudding, which is the consistency of like chocolate mousse, which is horrible, obviously. Or I put them in a smoothie, and within 3 days we're all sweet. Just, there you go. Readings and processing solutions. All right. Jessica, I am drawn to you. I'm just scrolling back to here. I do have the Spirit Junkie cards out. I do have the Gaia cards out. Obviously, I have the Because I Love Myself cards out. I've also, don't tell my kids, I've got the Children's Spirit Animal cards out. Ethan was in here earlier today when I was in here with the supporter group Zoom, and I stole his cards. I borrowed them. I don't steal. We share. Yeah, look, bread can be an issue. Sourdough, Erin. Try sourdough. The kids one's so cute. And I just think it's super duper awesome. I did laugh when one of my ladies in my supporter group, her card was the cougar. And she's too young to be a cougar, just saying. All right. So, Jessica. What I might do, actually, where am I drawn? Too many options here. I'm going to do one of these. The kids one's really cute. I actually do check through the book on that one because it's literally written for kids and it's just so adorable. And my little 4-year-old loves the pictures on them. Perfect. All right. So okay. Jessica, I love when this card comes out because I sit here and start getting the doubts myself. Hey, Angel. I start getting the doubts myself. What are you doubting? And I kind of feel like there needs to be more of a belief in yourself and the direction you want to go. Stand in your truth. Speak your truth. Reclaim your power. Who are you giving your power away to? I'm so sorry, Leanne. Sky, send me your email address and I will add you to the Shift Your Shit online stuff, so you can go through that at your own pace. The Shift Your Shit program, guys, is an amazing program. Sky was one of my first ladies to go through it, and that was when it was all done live over Zoom and that sort of thing, which is why she gets to just go into the recorded stuff. But if you're interested in joining the Shift Your Shit program, send me a message. Or I can put a link in, but you'll need the code to get a discount. So send me a message. Aha, that's why I'm so confused. I'm so sorry, Angel. I just smiled then, and there's a little speck on my computer screen, and it looked like I had a black dot on my tooth. I'm like, I brushed my teeth today. All right. Confusion and doubt and uncertainty. Okay. For anyone who is feeling like you're doubting every aspect of your life, look up my Seeking Self program. It's a mini program. It's like 2 hours of your life max. It's $47 and it is amazing. You literally, the meditation, there's an I am activation, there's a meditation hypnosis track video thing where you'll have your eyes shut, but you literally go up a mountain path and into a lake and through a waterfall. But at the waterfall, you're looking at a reflection of the you that you want to become. And as you walk through that waterfall, you embody that person. It's an amazing thing. I am 100% behind my own program. I did a very short version of it the last time I was live doing readings on a Thursday night. Before I recorded it, I ad-libbed it, and then I went away and wrote it. Seeking Self, which one did I put a link to? Nope, that's the magical manifesting one. Do you want the manifesting one too? Hang on. Don't mind me. So magical manifesting has a whole bunch of awesomeness in it too. This is the processing song. Nope, that one. Copy. Okay, back here. Hello. Thanks, Medium George, for visiting my page. Medium George just got blocked. So this is the link. Yeah, I got him. It's all good. This is the link to the magical manifesting one. This is the link to Seeking Self. I can put up the link to, but you will need the code for $50 off so that you get it for $47, which is a really tough code. Oh, Roz, you're the best. For anyone who's interested in getting either of those programs, the code is 50. All right. So if you're interested in either of those ones, get on there, click buy now, have a look at what's in it first and see if you're interested. But you'll get me, lifetime access of me, talking about stuff. Talking about stuff, do you like that? It depends on which program you go for. But Get 50 will give you $50 off. So it'll come from $97 down to $47. Anyway, Jessica, you need to work on that doubt and confusion. You need to stand your ground. I feel like at some point something has happened with you and you've given away your power. You've been trying to please everyone else and you've lost your path a little bit. You have grapefruit. Now, grapefruit is all about me dropping cards. No, it's not. It's about detox and it's about body acceptance. It's about loving the skin you're in. It's about going, you know what? This is what I've got. This is what I did a few months ago. I've gone, this is what I've got. What can I do to become the person that I was meant to be? And some of these programs are a direct result of me going through this process myself. Over the last 12 months, I've done so many courses and so much training to be able to help you guys more. And some of this is the result of me needing to help me and going, oh, this actually works. So I'm trying to help you do the same. And then you've got Blue Tansy, which is actually all about achievement and creativity and productivity. It's about positive changes to your work or life situation. It's about you working hard to actually receive the rewards that you deserve. Shh, Erin. Shh. It's 100% worth the $97. I know that the Magical Manifesting Program has, Eileen, oh, that makes 100% total sense, Jessica. That would explain everything. Magical Manifesting has some of the stuff that I did in the free Shift Your Shit group, as well as the hypnotherapy that I did. Erin, you did the manifesting vision boarding hypnotherapy, right? This actually includes that plus the free webinar stuff that I did in the Shift Your Shit free group. So you've essentially already done it, but it's all in one place. You can go back to it anytime and you can do it again and again and again and again and again. And the platform I'm using gives you a certificate once you've finished it. So, certificate of completion. I am truthful with myself because I love myself. I can handle reality. I know I have whatever it takes to find my way through to the other side of a challenge. This is about you believing in yourself. It's about you standing up and going, I've got this. And I can tell you 1000% your dad wants you to actually stand up. Of course you did. Of course you completed it. Here's the thing with grief. It doesn't get easier. You know, time heals all wounds. I call bullshit. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. What happens with grief is you learn to handle it. Where was I? I was at my kids' Mother's Day assembly at school, and the junior dance group, the K2 dance group, were dancing. First song was great. Second song was one of the songs from my brother's funeral from 2004. Okay, so we're talking, 16 years ago. Tears in my eyes. I'm like, oh, just breathe, Eileen, just breathe. And do you know what it is? It's just that little reminder that he's there. He comes and he visits these things that are important to my son, that are important to me, and my brother comes along. Now, your dad, he's around you. He's super proud of you. Look, grief is hard. Grief is one of the things, we miss hey, number two, guys, we have number two. Number two. That's really funny considering what we were chatting about earlier. User was blocked. It's Ayamide Oluwatamile blocked. That's the way I roll. Is their little reminder. And I was at the gym and Tears in Heaven came on the radio at the gym, and I was same thing. I'm like, oh my God. Didn't cry. I was hitting a punching bag at the time. But again, it's him standing there going, dude, you're doing a great job, And you just, when things come up that remind you of someone that has passed in your life, you switched accounts. Cool. I see what you did there. When things come up to remind you of someone that you were close to that passed, or even just someone that passed, it's them standing there going, hey, I'm here for whatever you need. In this moment, I'm standing right behind you, tapping you on the shoulder. Hello. Yeah, I got you, Melanie. So just remember that next time you smell Dad's aftershave, or you kind of something crops up around you and you go, oh, Dad would really have loved it. That's his little tap on your shoulder going, hey, I'm here with you. Where else would I be? I loved you. I love you still. I'll love you forever. I'll love you till the end of time. Right? It's okay to... My mum this year, she was like, I don't know why it's so hard this time. Oh, see, he's right there. My mum was like, I don't know why it's so hard this year. It's been 16 years. I said, Mum, it doesn't matter how long it's been. It doesn't matter. There's no timeline on grief. You could have a really good year and then you'll have a really shit year. It's about you just going, you know what? I'm doing me and my dad's going to be so proud of me when I get to the other end. Right? You stand up and you follow your path because it's your path. Right? You don't sit back and you don't wait for someone to come along and help you out. You stand up and you go, this is me, this is my path, and I'm proud to be me. My dad's proud of me no matter what I do. I'm on this. But wouldn't you rather get to the other end of your life and go, I did it my way? Now I'm sounding like, is that Frank Sinatra? I did it my way. You weren't put here to play small. None of us were. You weren't put here to please everyone else. You're put here to be you, to do your thing, to live your life and your purpose. So stand up and do it. It's all good. That's what I do. This is where most people would go, and if you want to work with me further, I have coaching programs that you can join. I do have coaching programs you can join. Guys, I don't think I mentioned yet. I did mention the Love Angels Light supporter group. It is $19.97 per month. We do, when I have my stuff together, we do multiple Zoom sessions a week where we just do guaranteed readings. Some of them read cards as well. It's $19.97 a month. Come and join us. And sometimes it takes one of my followers going, hey, are we having a Zoom this week for me to go, oh, yeah. We had the Bulleye Fair on Sunday and I've been a bit busy. So, yep. But all it takes is one person in the group to say, hey, Eileen, are we having a Zoom this week? And I'll go, yep, we'll do that at like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock's good for me, as long as we're done by 2:30 so I can go and get my son. A rat bag. All right, who's next? Next. There's 14 of you here. Weren't there 14 last time I was up to that? Who's got the earache or who had someone who had ear problems? You're next, are you, Melanie? That's good to know. I love it. You weren't fast enough, Bianca. Yeah, maybe I'm going to do reading roulette. Let's play a game called reading roulette where I go, who's next? And the first one to say me gets it. I'm sure that's the most professional way to do it. Oh, boy. Oh, is it the right side? Oh, potentially Jess. You're now Jess for me, okay? It's just the way it's going to be now. Hey, Louise. Dad wants to talk to her. She's got to open her ears. All right. Apparently, Melanie, it's not you because Bianca got clicked on. It must have moved as a. Hey, Helen. All right, Bianca. Oh, how many of you have ear problems? Then my God, no wonder I picked up on that. We've got Sky. We've got someone else. I'm doing so well tonight, right? I nearly cancelled this altogether tonight, hey? So, no. So Melanie's got a gland behind her ear. Your mum, Jessica, and Sky, and hey, Renee. There we go. Okay, let me have a look here. Somebody messaged me. There we go. Nah, it's all good. Got here in plenty of time, Renee. Plenty of time. All right, Joanna, I have your message. Oh, why am I shuffling those ones? It's these ones I need. I said to my husband at, I don't know, 6:30, I went, I don't know, honey, I'm a bit tired. Maybe I won't, maybe I'll cancel the live altogether tonight. He's gone, but who are you supposed to have on? I said, it's the first Thursday of the month. It'll be me. And he's gone, well, it's up to you what you do. It's your page. We've gone, that's true. That's very true. I've gone, nah, I'll go live. You'll be right. Bianca, I'm pretty sure I'm about to not be your favorite person. The forgiveness card has come up. All right. Now, what do I always say about the forgiveness card when it comes up? Forgiveness isn't about the other person. Who have you not forgiven? Is it yourself or is it someone who's done something to you? Number one, they probably don't deserve your forgiveness anyway, but it's not about them. It's about you cutting that tie and being able to move forward. All right. You've got a decision to make, because if you don't forgive, you're literally holding it like a big sack of lead. Let's call it lead. And you're carrying that around throughout your life going, I can't possibly forgive this person for blah, 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 right? Do you want to do that? Because if you don't want to do that, it's time to cut that tie. It's time for you to go, you know what? They've got on with their life. One of my kids is coughing. They've got on with their life. And sometimes it's ourselves. I had an incident in my early 20s, and for the longest time, it's like, I can't forgive. Who was it hurting? It was only hurting me because they moved on. And then I went through another stage of self-loathing because I allowed myself to get into that situation. And I went, this is ridiculous. All right, because situations happen. And life happens and circumstances happen, but it is your choice how you deal with it. You can only control what you have control over: your thoughts, your words, your feelings, your actions, your reactions, right? You can't control anyone else's. Now, when someone does something to us, usually they move on and keep going on their merry way, probably leaving a trail of destruction behind them. Sometimes. You have a choice. You have to forgive for your own benefit. This is the one I thought you'd love. This is the exercise card. How's your exercise routine going? Cypress is about energizing, and it's about being adaptable and being in flow and going with the flow. It's about you getting moving, getting exercise, making sure you're moving as much as you can to move your life forward. If you're not getting enough exercise, your body is suffering. When your body suffers, your mind and your spirit are not in alignment. Mind, body, spirit connection, yeah? So I used to hate exercise. And it's not that I hated exercise. I just really, really liked reading and computer stuff. Slug life. I like it. So then this year, like, I used to run 5 days a week, sometimes more than that, but whatever. When I was in my early 20s, I used to run most days. But I lived in the Sutherland Shire, right, and would go down to Cronulla, and 4 or 5 days a week, I would run out to Bass and Flinders Point and back. And then on the 1 day a week, we'd do sand runs. I may or may not have used terrible language with my trainer at that point. Maybe. Got a mouth. So today, like last school holidays, when my kids joined karate, I joined the gym in Smeaton Grange. I have details if anyone's interested. Amazing. Women's gym, women only. And the trainers are fantastic. And the classes are helping me get into alignment. Yeah, right. Helping me get into alignment, mind, body, spirit. Because if I'm teaching you guys how to become the best version of yourself, then what am I doing if I sit back and do nothing? I've also am bridesmaid at my cousin's wedding in like October, and so it's convenient goal. All right. Individuality. I appreciate my own uniqueness. I am not like anyone else, and I love this about me. Embrace those things that make you weird, that make you different, because they're the things that you've been given. It's a gift. It's actually super cool to have something that's a little bit different. And you're amazing as you are. Look in the mirror and tell yourself how amazing you are sometimes. You're going to have a period where you're going to need to rely on your emotional strength. All right. This is all about friendships. It's about resilience. It's about emotional strength. There's someone pushing your buttons. It could easily get out of hand. No need to take on any new battles. Discernment is needed. It's about you handling all the situations that come up and going, is this in my realm of control? Yes or no? Because if the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, then you might have to do something about it. But if you actually can't control it because it's someone else's pile that they've tried to put on your lawn, then see you guys. All right? Love yourself enough to say no to people. All right? I hope that was helpful. And go for a walk. It's really actually quite cool to get out. Cool winter. Winter in Sydney, anyway. There you go. That's awesome. I'm glad that made sense for you. Now, Melanie, where are you? I'm coming back to you. Haha. There's only 8 of you now. What happened? Must have got boring because I rabbit on. I end up putting my coach or my teacher hat on and going blah, blah, blah. Oh, all right. That's a good card to start. We just had one flip over in the deck while I was shuffling. Oh, and there's your other one. I have a feeling that I'm going to be sleeping on the couch with a child tonight. He's going to be on my chest, listening to my body, my little bubba. Cough, cough, cough. That one. Hey, hey, there we go. And take it, Joanna. Honestly, if you are getting something from someone else's reading, it's meant for you. That's the way this works, because everything is energy. And because I rabbit. Kids are fun, right? Have kids, they said. I actually, I'm incredibly grateful that I have the boys I have. They're very challenging at times. But aren't they all? All right. Tomorrow night we have Leon coming back from Quantum Healing Energies. So hopefully we'll be doing another sound healing thing. Sound session is what I usually call it. All right. Melanie, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but that one flipped over in the deck as it came out. So we're talking frustration. We're talking steam coming out the ears. You need to breathe. Remember that breathing thing I went through at the start? Breathing in all the way down to your root chakra. And when I'm connecting, like when I'm doing my breathing exercises, if you like, when I'm kind of getting into that point, 11, number of people plus number of reactions. When I'm doing that and just visualizing myself connecting to the root, like through the root chakra, visualizing it going down all the way into the center of the earth. So deeply centered, deeply grounded. And then visualizing the crown or the third eye connecting with the universe. As I'm doing that and just really breathing in the energy of the universe, nothing else matters. Nothing else exists in that moment except for me doing this really deep breathing. Okay, where am I feeling this frustration right now? I'm feeling it in my solar plexus. So then I'll sort of really, when I'm breathing, really emphasize that use of the diaphragm. Now, I used to sing and I used to play flute. So I used to do a lot of diaphragm breathing. And just really, hey, Rebecca, and just really getting in there and going, okay, so as I'm breathing and connecting from here to the universe and from the base chakra all the way into the center of the earth, I'm just focusing on where I'm feeling that negative energy. And as I breathe, I just do that deep breathing, making sure I'm connecting that chakra with it. Usually I'll connect the heart chakra too. If I'm having problems with communication at the time, I'll do something around the throat for the throat chakra. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. I'm a Reiki master. But it's really important to get that breathing happening because most of the time we don't breathe deeply enough. We're not engaging enough of our lungs or enough of our body to actually be effectively clearing out the negative stuff, which then sits mankly in our body and causes all sorts of grossness. So wherever you're feeling that frustration, get that connection to the earth, get the connection to the universe, breathe through wherever you're feeling the frustration. And you might only need 5 minutes, but you might need half an hour. Or you might start with 5 minutes and then you'll kind of open your eyes and half an hour's disappeared. I would suggest don't do this when you're trying to get kids ready for school. That kind of can be a bit of a problem at that point. Dika, I hear. All right. The children card is not about the children. It's about your inner child. It's about you connecting with your inner child and having some fun and being childlike, which funnily enough is the middle line there. All right. Being childlike. All right. Then we've got Rose. Rose is the oil of love. All right. And I feel like it's you needing to love yourself. It's about you recognizing who you are at the core of your being and really loving that person. It's about you remembering your inner child and loving that version of you before all of this happened. Yeah. It's about you reconnecting with a loved one. It's about you having compassion on who you are now, who you were, and how you've become the person you are now, and embracing that before you move forward into what the universe has for you next. You're another one with doubt and confusion. Now, Litsi is an absolutely beautiful essential oil. I love it so much. What it actually is all about is clarity and confidence, and it's a really uplifting. I love Litsi. Let go of any doubt and confusion that might prevent you from moving forward. Find a positive direction that you feel confident with. You are guided to be on the right path. We are all guided. If your next step was a guided, intuitive, insightful step, if whatever the next step you took was going to be a positive outcome, would you not just do it? Like, you're guided to be on the path you're on. You're guided to be on the right path at the right time. You're heading in the right direction at all times. Sometimes we have lessons to learn along the way, which is why we've been put here, to learn the lessons along the way. But you're guided. So just kind of sit back and go, you know what? I am safe. I am secure. My guides, my angels, my support team are all with me 100% of the time. If my next step couldn't fail, why wouldn't I just do it? And what is going to happen if you don't? If you don't just step out and start loving yourself a little bit more and taking the steps, even though it's scary as, you know what, sometimes to take that step. If you knew that you were going to succeed, what would you do? Because success is imminent. Success is what you make it. Life is what you accept. Life is what you tolerate. All right? So just step out and do it. I make loving choices about who I spend time with. I lovingly release the harmful people within my life. I create space and time to share with people who actively love me. So be careful with who you share your time with, who you share your life with. Is it going to... This webcam sometimes does not want to focus. It's a pain in the neck. Be careful who you allow into your life. Be aware of who steps on your boundaries. And if people are stepping on your boundaries, because our boundaries teach other people how we want to be treated. And if you have certain boundaries and people are crossing those boundaries all the time, it's time for you to stand up and say no more. That's where it ends. This is the end of my space. And if you come into my space, I'm not okay with that. It makes me feel resentment. Good word. Resentment. It makes me feel angry. It makes me feel frustrated. It makes me feel like you don't respect me. So here are my boundaries. And if you want to step on my boundaries, it's time to let go. I'm glad you have. All right. Rebecca. There's a new addition to your family. Did I miss a post or did I see a post? No, I don't remember because I don't spend a lot of time scrolling on Facebook these days. You are most welcome. Yeah. Awesome. Give me a second. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. 7 people. 7 people are here. 8 minutes, 7 people. 1 minute each. Who thinks I could do it? Oh, that's no fun. Did you go and find out the new edition after the last time I did a little reading for you? When I told you that it was already waiting for you? Just asking for no particular reason at all. All right, who's got a pain at the back of my head? Now, usually when this comes through, it is someone who has taken their own life. And I apologize if that's insensitive for anyone. I've got pain at the back of my head. I've got a headache starting towards the back of my head. It is not mine. I do not claim it. But usually it is someone who has taken their own life. I do feel that this was someone who had anxiety or mental health issues. You have someone. Okay. And Rebecca, just before I run away with this, you may know. Of course, you may know Sky. Mental health issues. Yeah. Your mum's always going to be happy if you're happy, Rebecca, just so you know. And it's going to be a good addition. I feel like lots of joy around there. Lots of joy around that, all right? Yeah, no, this was definitely someone who took their own life. I'm not getting female, so Skype, I don't know if that's going to be you. I'm not getting female. I'm actually looking, I was going to say I'm actually looking at a man. Normally if it's a female, I'd get the whole hot flush thing come through, which is delightful. Premenopause and all that, knowing how that's going to feel is fantastic. And I don't know if it was someone who, I don't feel like I get the pain there because that's the indicator that someone has taken their own life. But I'm actually feeling a bit gross and unwell. So I'm wondering if someone has taken medication or done something else to make them actually physically unwell. But I want to say that this is a man. I want to say that this is not old. He wasn't old. Your sister did. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else I can get. I'm thinking, look, I was going to say how old. I said not old, right? And came into my head 20s, maybe 30s, but probably 20s. We're talking pretty young, actually. I'm still not getting heat, so I do still want to say this was a male person in their 20s or 30s who either took medication or had a history of mental illness that may have been drug related. All right. Let me know, because otherwise I'm going to have this person hanging around for a little while. I can usually shut the door on them. That's fine. Nobody claiming a man. Renee, how old was your sister? I'm just trying to move energy with this hand over here. 2 weeks before. Okay. We're with you. We're definitely with you. I was going to say I feel like there's two together, which is why sometimes we're getting lots of symptoms, if that makes any sense at all. I was going to say to you, Renee, did your sister have short hair? Which doesn't make any sense at all, because I don't actually see the physical appearance of them. I feel the energy, and then I'm being told, and I point back here because that's where I hear the spirit voices. See, that really fits, though. I kind of feel like they're coming to say hi, to be honest. And it's, look, when these ones come through, it's usually a case of saying sorry, but not because. Okay, there you go. Awesome. Okay, here we are. There we go. That's the thing. All right, I want to say to you guys that when these ones come through, they often say sorry because of the trail that they've left behind, the devastation that they've left behind. All of these guys, they're in a good place. Okay, we're floating in a sea of love. This is bizarre. This is the work I do. With either of you guys, Renee or Rebecca, is there an important date coming up, whether it's a celebration or an anniversary of some sort coming up? Because these guys are sort of recognizing that there is something coming up, whether it's an anniversary of their passing or whether it's actually a celebration of something happening that they're missing out on because they're not here anymore. What they're saying is, we'll be there. I'm going to be there. That's what I do now. Hey, Vivian. I want to say someone else is around with breathing, and my chest has gone funny. So we've just opened a door now, so that's awesome. Breathing problems. Your brother's birthday. Okay. There we go. That's okay. That's all right, Rebecca. I kind of feel like we're with Renee because brother's birthday fits with the celebration. So your sister's there going, hey, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I don't know who this breathing thing is. It's kind of being mixed with a gross nausea thing. Again, this kind of, when this one happens, your sister had bad asthma. Okay, cool. I'm still feeling the nausea. And when that kind of happens, we're usually moving on to sort of a chemotherapy sort of cancer treatment thing. Actually, I do feel like she's sort of stepping back for a minute to allow others to come through, which is really cool. I want to say we've got a lung cancer situation. Chemotherapy the situations are quite gross for me because I feel the illness that they feel with it. And there's a lot of energy in this room now. It's really good that it did this right, and we've opened this door right at the end of the hour, right? Your dad had... Okay, cool. And awesome. No, I'm going to go with a male person right now. Again, because usually if it's a female person, I'll get the hot flushes, I'll get the menopausal hot flush to indicate that it's a female person, whereas right now I'm feeling the chill down my right side, if we want to be completely honest. And again, this will be because I've got multiple people in here now. The right-sided thing. Oh, Vivian, you came at the best time. The right-sided tingles and coolness would tell me there would be a male person in spirit who had a stroke. So they're all just sort of coming in to go, hey, I'm here. Don't really have a message, but I want you to let me. Yeah. Look, I'm happy for the chemo to sort of separate from me now. And the fact that it's sort of moved on a little bit means that whoever it was has already claimed it, which is awesome for me because I don't feel the grossness anymore until they come back and go, no, I forgot I have a message now, which they're a bit cheeky about sometimes and do, but that's okay. But I want to say right-sided stroke, male person. I want to say 80s. You're beautiful, Rebecca. Shifting energy here. My hands do it. Is there someone here at the moment who's going through, what is it? There's someone who needs healing because the hands are doing the healing hands thing. Go with it. Spiritual stuff. It's the other thing I do. Who of you have recently had a fairly significant diagnosis? Almost like you didn't know what was going on, and then 80s when he died, Dika. Cheryl, what's been happening with you? Was it right-sided, Joanna? This is the fun part. I don't always open up this part of it until I have no choice. You get what you get with me. All right. Who's got the shoulder problem as well? It's just pain at the back of my shoulder there. He was 68, was he? Okay, cool. All right, Cheryl. Cheryl, do you know what I see for you, Cheryl? What I see for you is literally your angels, your guides, people that you love who have passed on, are literally standing around you. I almost want to ask you who the alcoholic is that is in spirit. Not always the best question to ask, but I keep burping a little bit, and that's usually a alcoholic who's, just on the other side of tipsy. What I want to say to you is that you are surrounded by people who love you. You are surrounded by people here and in spirit who love you, who are holding your heart and walking with you. Your uncle's the alcoholic, is it, Joanna? Nice. Thanks for claiming it. Hopefully the burps will stop now, because although I really enjoyed my dinner tonight, I don't really need to taste it a second time. Said with all respect. All right, Cheryl. I can see them holding your heart, all right? I can see them. I'm just going to sort of come in and I'm asking your spirit guides to step in and walk with you as well, which they do, which they're doing. All right. What I do have is a whole bunch of love coming at you actually from the other side, which is awesome. I'm just holding my heart right now, hey? Your husband. Of course he is. Where else would he be? He's obviously with you. I've put away the Talking to Heaven cards. I used to have the Talking to Heaven cards out on my shelf over there. I've put them away because I don't really use them. Take the time, Cheryl. Take the time that you need to grieve. He was your heart. He was your whole heart, and part of it's been torn away. All right? Give yourself permission to feel those feelings so that you can start putting just one foot in front of the other. Frozen 2 comes to mind. It's about taking the next right step, the next best step. And for now, just sit with it. Sit with your grief and be okay with it, because it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to get through this. But know that he is walking with you. Did he like the garden? Did he like gardening, Cheryl? I just see flowers. I don't think it's sunflowers. I'm seeing yellow flowers. They're not roses. They're not sunflowers. Daisies? Not daisies. Jesus, I don't know what I'm seeing. My husband and my dad are both gardeners, and I'm terrible with plants, but I'm seeing yellow flowers. And he's just sending you so much love. When you dream of him, that's him visiting you, okay? When you see him out of the corner of your eye, thanks, Shannara. When you see him out of the corner of your eye, it's actually him there, all right? He is with you all the time because he's not defined. He's not confined by this body anymore. He can be where he needs to be. I did pick up a Because I Love Myself card, which just sounds really awesome. Farewell to pain. Because I love myself, I am willing to let go of what hurts me. I make peace with myself and take every care to assure I am in a self-loving moment every moment. You have to love yourself just a little bit. Because when you love yourself just a little bit, it opens the door to love yourself just a little bit more. You need to look at yourself through his eyes, through the eyes of his love, because you are beautiful and amazing. And would he want you to keep living the way you're living right now? Because if the answer to that is no, then you need to move on. Not move on in any, not forget him and not live a life that, would be completely opposite to what you have now. No. But he wouldn't want you to be sad all the time. But he wants you to live. He wants you to be okay. And he's waiting for the day that he can see you smile again. Jackie, practice. Awesome, Louise, I'm coming to you. Jackie, practice. Are you going for P's or L's? You're going for P's, yeah? Tell me it's your P's. Have you been, if it is your P's, have you been doing driving lessons with an actual instructor? Because I would suggest you do. P's, excellent. I don't like to be wrong because it's not very good for my reputation. Yep, that's the way I roll. If you haven't been going with an instructor, go with an instructor. I love your sprinkle sticker. Where were you today, huh? Zoom for the supporter group. I feel like there needs to be more practice for you, Jackie, because that's the only word that's coming through. Don't rush to have the test. Actually make sure you've got all your ducks in a row. Make sure you can, do all the things that you need to do. Don't forget to indicate as you exit a roundabout. Apparently that's, instant fail these days. My husband did a truck driving, got his medium rigid license and learned that. All right, Louise, I'm coming to you. You got an encouragement. Communication for you, Louise. Loosen up your throat chakra. I kind of feel like it gets a bit... I feel like there's things that you want to say that you don't say. And sometimes it's self-preservation, and sometimes it's because you feel like you're hitting your head against a brick wall and it's just nobody's hearing you. You need to start speaking more, speaking your truth, speaking your passion, speaking your purpose, doing the things that help you move forward. All right. What I will say, what did I say to someone else? You are guided by angels. You are blessed and you are guided. What would you do if your next step was going to be successful? What would you do if success was just a given? He loved roses. There you go. Good job, Cheryl. Thank you for putting that in there. Cool. Like I said, I'm not very good with plants, but I do see flowers with you, and I saw them as yellow. I didn't think they were roses, but maybe they were. Who knows? There we go. Louise, you are guided to be on the path that you are on. If you don't like the path you are on, what is stopping you from changing it? There's always a solution. You've got the encouragement card. You can do it. Go for it. Move ahead with your plans. You've got Melissa saying, now is the time to take a risk. Get out of your comfort zone and do whatever it takes to get what you want. Then you've got Roman Chamomile. All right. Super duper calming oil. I actually love Roman Chamomile. It's about being guided. Hey, Jojo. I haven't seen you on for a while either. It's okay to take your time and just cruise along right now. Don't be in a rush to make any big decisions. Look out. I love that. I love the opposites here. Now is the time to take a risk. Get out of your comfort zone and do whatever it takes, right? But don't be in a rush to make any big decisions. Cruise along, take your time. This is about taking stock of the decisions that you have to make and going, do I need to make this particular decision right now? or can it wait? What is it waiting for? Is it waiting for me to change my mind on something, or is it me procrastinating on it? Because if I'm just procrastinating, I need to make that decision. You need to work out what's going on in your head and where you want to be. What are your goals for the next 6 months, 12 months, 5 years? Make a plan. And it's okay if that plan doesn't, hey, home is good. Is the love of your life close? Oof. That's always the question, isn't it? I kind of feel like you need to release a little bit and keep loving you. It's not far away. Thanks, Shannara. It's funny because usually with Facebook it comes up as sharer and it hasn't with you, but that's okay. That's all right. Louise. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Not in an egotistical kind of way. Build your life. And while you're building your life, this life partner will come through. All right. Don't stress about that. The how is none of your business. The how is the universe's job, which is the hardest part for us because we have to surrender the outcome and go, what will be, will be. Hey, universe, this is what I want. Thank you for making it happen. Now it's up to you. Yeah? Did I do one of these for you? I don't remember. I don't know that song, Deeka. I'm going to have to look it up. Self-reflection. I look into my eyes and see the truth of who I am in my soul. I share all I love about myself to that soul within the mirror, a reflection of my true self. You focus on being the true self. You focus on that. Everything else falls into place. This is about you living the life that you were put here to live. I hope that was helpful. All right. Deeka, coming to you. All right. You are most welcome. Yeah, that's you. I'm just going to put that one back because that was the same one I just pulled out. You are most welcome, you beautiful lady. And go to a beach or go to a forest or get your feet in the earth and do some of that deep breathing I've been talking about. Just let it go. Allow the universe to do the work, to bring that partner to you. Oh, Deeka, time of learning for you. Transition times. Doubt and confusion. That's not you. All right. Wow, okay. I'll just pull these two out randomly. This has just been out recently, so let's see. All right, for you, Deeka, you need a break. You need to recharge your batteries. You're not taking enough time out for you. And you don't have to tell me that's true because I know it is. I like it. Oh, gosh. You got two of these ones. All right. Time to recharge your batteries. Time to have a holiday. I would suggest don't go south. Too soon for that. I think I'm funny. And then sometimes I go, oh, is that a little bit inappropriate? You're guided. You're another one. You're guided to be on the right path at the right time. You have the tools that you need to become all that you are meant to be. You just have to put it all into place. Now is a time of learning for you. And I don't mean your daughter's homework. Sorry, that's not the learning we're talking about here. But now is a time for learning. It's a time of transition for you. I am in Sydney, Shannara. Where in New Zealand are you? New Zealand's one of my favorite places. You are intelligent, Dika, you enjoy learning new things. Now is the time for you to recognize that about you and start putting the things into place to achieve the goals that you have. You have amazing goals. You have to honor yourself. You have to love yourself enough to put yourself first before your children, even though you're doing it on your own for now. All right, let go of doubt and confusion. Allow that clarity. Oh, I loved Rotorua. I loved it. We went there on our honeymoon back in 2012. You are worthy. You are so worthy. You need to do the same exercise. Do I need to do a Zoom? It'll be a paid session. It won't be free because I have to honor myself and my skills and my time. A paid meditation-y Zoom thing to connect to the earth, to connect to the universe and allow our true self to come through, to allow that love of the universe to envelop us and make us who we are meant to be. There's so much heart stuff going on around at the moment. We need to embrace that which we were always meant to be. We are this big in terms of the universe. And the universe wants us to be fully capable, fully worthy, fully embodying that which we were put here to be. Let's see. Let go of any doubt and confusion that might prevent you from moving forward. Find a positive direction that you feel confident with. You are guided. You are blessed and guided. You are guided to be on the right path at the right time. I'm heading in the right direction at all times. But you have to choose you. You have to choose you first. Because as you choose you and build you up, your children and the people you love get the overflow, which is enough for them. But you actually have, your kids are old enough, Dika, for you to say, I'm having this many minutes to myself. You go to your room, you go to your room, you go to your room. Be gone. Go. I loved it there. That was my favorite place. We drove from Auckland down to Rotorua and we went to Hobbiton, and which I love because I'm a little bit, I loved it. I'm a bit crazy like that. Hey, Namibia. I know you. You found me through the beautiful Mel Martin. Okay, restful sleep, Dika. Restful sleep. I give myself time to sleep, to take naps, and to rest. I allow myself to wake up refreshed. Awesome. Of course you did. I wasn't there. I wasn't spying, I promise. I allow myself to wake up refreshed and ready for a wonderful day. Every night, for everyone, every night before you go to sleep, you basically say to yourself, why do I wake up feeling refreshed and energized and ready to start my day? Why do I have such a restful sleep? And you ask these questions as you're going to sleep because your subconscious will keep working on the answers to those questions while you sleep. And magically, you wake up feeling refreshed and energized and ready to start your day. It's magic. Try it. Delightful movement. I move in healthful ways each day. A short walk, a dance to music I love, a swim within the ocean's cleansing beauty. I appreciate and support the wonder of my physical being. Another reminder to love yourself the way you are, and then asking yourself what you need to change to become better, to become the better version of yourself. All right? I know the mornings where I wake up feeling sluggish and not really coping with the world are the ones where I haven't done that. Okay. How late am I running? Don't tell my husband. He might be watching at this point. I don't know. You are most welcome, you beautiful lady. All right, Shannara, I'm going to come to you really quickly. Look at you. Beautiful. All right. Oh, itchy nose. You know, spirits around you too. Would not surprise me in that beautiful land you live in. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Okay. All right. So, Shannara, patience. Have patience with yourself. Whatever you're working through at the moment, it will take time. Don't rush in. There is a decision that needs to be made. Pettigreen is all about decisions. It's about judgment, and it's about pioneering. It's about you considering your options wisely and doing things in the easiest way and making the right decisions the first time. This card, respect. I respect myself. If I need to make changes, I do all I can to support myself. I always listen to my inner voice and make space for its wisdom. Trust your intuition. Trust that little voice inside your head that goes, oh, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Trust that one. You have ancestors around you helping you to move forward, so trust it. You will know if something is the wrong decision. Hey, Samantha. Is it mum versus you? Whose decision? Whose idea? Nessa, I will look at your message soon, okay? All right. That's no fun. Okay, sit down with the two decisions, all right? Sit down with all of the options in front of you and ask yourself, close your eyes, take a deep breath. Are you serious, Shannara? That's really super duper cool. That's so cool. I chose not to name my kids Eileen. And then I had boys, so it wasn't an issue. Thank goodness. All right, Samantha. Let's pretend this is decision 1 and this is decision 2. All right, what I want you to do is take a deep breath. Close your eyes and go, okay, choice number 1, whatever it is. Close your eyes and fast forward in your life 5 years' time, and you made choice number 1. How do you feel with that decision made and all the outcomes and all of the stuff? This is much easier if we do it one-on-one, but whatever. And take notice of how your body feels, and if there's like a, oh, then put that one down. Do something to break state. You know, what are you having for dinner tonight? Or what are you doing on the weekend? And you just kind of think, oh, I might go and color my hair on the weekend. I don't know why that's come to my mind. Probably because I sprayed my boy's hair today, all different colors, because it was crazy hair day. And then you pick up option number 2 and you go, okay, take a deep breath, close your eyes, fast forward 5 years, and you've taken option number 2. How does that make you feel? And whichever one made you feel better, that's the one to go with. Doesn't always work, but usually that's because there's another option, right? The one you haven't thought of yet, or one that hasn't been on the table yet. But trust that you always make the right decision, that the decision you make is not just you making the decision, all right? Because my first answer was going to be, it's mum's idea. Mum's idea is the one you should go with. As not because, you know, go with mum's idea. All right. I really should. See, here's the problem, guys. I get on a roll and then I'm just in the flow. That's awesome. I've got to come to you. Because you're joining me from Namibia, and that's super cool. It's one of the places I really wanted to go. Right? I knew you'd say that. No, but as part of the coaching side of my business, a lot of the times when someone comes to me and says, I don't know what I should do, it should be this or should it be that? Okay, are those your only 2 options? Because if the answer is no, then And I did it at the fair, actually. I had a young lady there. I kind of told her she looked like a 15-year-old, and she's like, I get that a lot, but I'm actually 20. I'm like, that's okay. I knew you were an adult. It's fine. And I said to her, okay, close your eyes. Option number 1, how do we feel about that? She's gone, oh, it feels really good. Okay. Option number 2, take a deep breath, blah, 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 blah. She's gone, no, that feels really good too. I just don't know what to do. And I've gone, there's another option here. And she's gone, oh, the third option I've been thinking about, is blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And we're going to fast forward 5 years, and we've taken option number 3. And how does that make you feel? She's gone, oh my God, that feels so good. And the full reaction, her state changed completely. She just relaxed into that. And I've gone, that's the one you need to do. And she's like, so what I do is I take your words and your options and I throw them back at you. But we future pace it. We go, what about in this many years' time? Because it's no good to you if I sit here as a coach and go, oh yeah, you should just dye your hair purple. That's what you should do. You're like, but I don't want to dye my hair purple. Well, good. Don't dye your hair purple. You are most welcome, gorgeous lady. Anyway, you need to find balance in the situations you're in at the moment. I feel like there's a lot going on around you. I feel like there's some stress around you as well. But I feel like there's some communication that needs to come through, that you need to sort of stand up and go, you know what? This is what I want. I feel like your life has led you to a point, but you've always sort of settled back into either what other people expect you or what you feel should happen. And now is your time to stand up and go, you know what? I really want to do this. You did. There's always one. Now is your time to stand up and stand in your power, but have compassion for the things that you've been through that have led you to being the person that you are today. And don't judge what has happened in the past. You just look at it and go, yeah, that happened. And now I choose different. Now I choose me. Say yes to you. Say yes to your soul, because your sole purpose on this planet may not be to live the life you've lived up until now. Now is your time to stand up and say, this is where I want to be now. This is what I want to do now. I did throw it in there. You're right. You got Roman Chamomile, which I was holding upside down and backwards and all the things. All right. Roman Chamomile is a beautiful, beautiful essential oil. And it is all about being calm and purposeful and guided. How many times has guided come out tonight? You are guided to be on the path that you are on. That said, you can draw a line in the sand and say, from this point onwards, I am no longer available for you to treat me the way you've been treating me. Loving companions. I make loving choices about who I spend time with. I lovingly release the harmful people within my life. I create space and time to share with people who actively love me. It is time for you to choose you. It's time for you to go, I am done being the yes person. I am done being everything for everyone. It is my time and I'm ready for the next step. All right. You are most welcome. Jojo, I'm coming to you. I got to stop soon, all right? My husband's going to wonder where I am. Actually, he should know because he's like in the room behind me. All right, Jojo. Look at that purple hair. I don't do purple hair, go red. And my kids look so good with with red hair. They get it from their mum. Alex's favorite color is red, so when Crazy Hair Day came up, he's gone, Mummy, what can we do for Crazy Hair Day? I've gone, well, I'm not going to cut your hair. We're going to get some colored hairspray. Can we get red? Yes, mate, I'll try and find red. And then I bought all these different colors, and he's like, no, I just want red. No rainbow hair for you? I don't like rainbows. Rainbows are awesome. How can you not like rainbows? It was super sad tonight because the Kindy to Year 2 fun run is not on tomorrow. because of the weather. It's like, but Mum, I wanted to do the fun run. You'll get your chance, hopefully in term 4 when they reschedule it for the second time. Good times. How old's your granddaughter? Ooh. Okay. That's a bit cute. So many kids had their hair sprayed today. It was actually quite cool. All right. There's someone around you who is being a bit of a snake in the grass, who is being a little bit like deceitful and untrustworthy. This is about you being aware that there's a snake coming up to bite you on the bottom. Oh my God, Sky, your hair looked amazing. So beautiful. If I had blonde hair, I would totally color it like that. I've never had blonde hair. I kind of lightened my hair once and I looked a bit pasty, so we didn't do that again. This is the snake in the grass. This is someone offering you the world but coming up to bite you on the bottom. And we don't want bottoms bitten. We do have new beginnings, though. Basil is all about creating that fresh start. It's about you literally creating the new beginning. It's about you actually going, you know what? Remember that line in the sand? It's time for you to step up and go, this is the life I want. This is my purpose in life. And I am going to keep moving forward on that because this is important to me. How many people live their lives and then go, oh, I wish I'd done it differently? And how many people go through their lives living it only to kind of go, but that's not what I want. All right, we are put here for one time, one life, one purpose, right? And don't you want to get to the end of your life and go, yeah, I did it. I lived the life of my dreams. I lived the life I wanted to live. I made the choices to allow me to move forward and live that life. Yes, there were challenges. Yes, stuff happened, but I got over it. I learned the lessons I was put here to learn. Because if you don't do that, you kind of come back for a redo. Who wants Groundhog Day? Not me. I don't want Groundhog Day. I welcome new opportunities that improve and enhance my life. I am wise. Because I love myself, I make wise choices. I choose carefully what I believe in and what I wish to be a part of. I make decisions consciously and with awareness. Watch the decisions you make. Watch the thoughts you have that lead to the decisions you make and see where your intentions lie. My husband didn't want me to even dye it red, but I realized when I did it, because Alex chose my hair dye back in October, November last year. Alex chose my hair dye. And when I did it, I love washing red out of your hair because it ends up looking a little bit like a scene from Psycho. Just saying. But when I said, oh, maybe I'll get purple next time, my husband's like, nope. Hey, Tam. Oh, wow, that's awesome in a really not so awesome kind of way. I'm not a big fan of snakes, to be honest. It's that whole legless thing. Maybe the fang. All right. Sky, you need to start choosing forward. Awesome. Thank you, Jojo, for that feedback. That's awesome. Yeah, I bet you were, Tam. Tam, is there a baby on the way for you? Sorry, just asking. Oh, probably should put this one back before shuffling. Still got the itchy nose. All right. Sky. All the love in the world, obviously, because I think you're amazing. Yeah, I know, Tam. I remember having you on a few times around those times. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Don't give up hope. Just saying. I saw. I can see it happening for you. I can see it happening for you. But I also see the little ones that you lost around you. So know that they're there. Know that they love you. Know that there was nothing that you could have done. And it's not your fault. Okay? You will have a baby. You will have a baby. They're not giving me a time frame. Sometimes I do get one, sometimes I don't. They're not giving me one, but I do see you pregnant. It wouldn't surprise me if you were pregnant before the end of the year. Okay. Sorry, Sky. You, at the moment, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Things are kind of going forward. Things are going backwards. Things are going forward. It's frustrating. All right. Hurry up. Stop procrastinating. This is my favorite card because it literally says, hurry up. Stop procrastinating. Focus on what you desire. Sky, what is the end result? What do you want to achieve? If you don't know what that answer is, then just start with something. Because in the process of doing something, you either love it or you hate it or you're just a bit about it, all right? If you hate it or you're a bit about it, find something else. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to start. Now, I know you are super creative. I know you do amazing arty stuff. You have so many skills. You just have to start. And then you just keep moving forward in whatever capacity you can as you can. You just have to do it. Stop procrastinating. Start with something. Take the next best step. Put the right foot forward or the left foot, whichever one you prefer. I ask for help. I ask for support whenever I need it. I allow myself to receive wise guidance, physical help, and kindness wherever I go. Accepting help is loving myself. And I've got the nausea back, and I do want to say that this is linked to you. This is someone coming through for you. I've got the feeling back. You have so many spirit people around you. And we all have the ability to connect to source, connect to spirit, connect if we want to go that way. I didn't mean to get all yelly at you either. Sorry about that. Yelly. It's a word. Look it up. You are surrounded by loved ones in spirit. You are surrounded by people who love you. You have such a capacity to love and be loved, but you have to love yourself first. And you're amazing. Look in the mirror. Look at your beautiful hair. Start with something you already love and then grow from there. But you just have to start with something. You have to start putting steps in place to be able to move forward. All right? And I have this really awesome program that you have lifetime access to. So send me your email address so that I don't have to go and look it up. Pick the person who's being lazy. Sorry. All right. I am going to call it actually right there. Got another alcoholic trying to come through. That's beautiful. I hope so, Tam. I hope so. They just popped up in my head, and I had to sort of interrupt Sky to do that. Guys, love yourselves first. It all starts with you. And when we are sort of sitting here going, I don't know what the answers are, I'm looking out, stop and start looking within, because the answers are in you. Connect to source, connect to the earth, connect to the universe, and ask for the answers to come through. And it may not happen while you're there. It may happen in signs over the next coming days, nights, weeks, whatever. All right. Trust the universe. Trust that the universe has your back. Number 3 is blocked. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that you're put here for a purpose. Hey, Tam, no need to be sorry. This is the way we roll. And just start standing up and being you, truly, authentically you. And if you need help to do that, look at my Seeking Self program. It's a little mini program. Code GET50. That's the link. I know I put it up before, all right? I know I did. But there it is again. Code GET50 is $47 if you use that code. All right? It's an amazing little program. Have a look at it and love yourselves. As you fill your cup, as you look after this that you've already been given, the overflow goes to those that you love. Yeah? This is why I go to the gym, so I can get guns. No. It's because when your body grows stronger, so does your mind and your ability to achieve, and your confidence grows. All right? You have to build you up first, because the world will be happy to pull you down. But if you stand strong and you're planted, you will go so much further. But you have to walk your path, not the path someone else wants for you. All right? Their hearts are in the right place, but that's not your purpose. Your purpose is to be you. So embrace that and love yourself. Good night, guys. Tomorrow night we have Leon from Quantum Healing Energies. It is going to be amazing. Come and join us. I hope he has his singing bowls set up. It's going to be so good. I'm not excited at all. I'm going to go to bed. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'll try and get on at some point during the day. If you're interested in any of my mini programs, or if you have ideas for more mini programs, those little $47 ones, send me a PM and say, hey, what about this? All right. Good night, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.